So this video is to show returning athletes how to complete their ATS forms. You're going to want to start by going to a server, that is whether it's Google Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, really anything but Safari. So if you're using a Mac, make sure that you're using like a Google Chrome server. You're going to start by going to the HartwickHawks.com webpage. Once you are there, you're going to go to the athletic training department. You'll see lots of good information as well as all the compliance information. There's a lot of new things for returning athletes to complete, so make sure you go through this and know what you need to complete. You'll also find the returning athlete checklist and written instructions to go along with this video if you're still having trouble. But we're going to go down to this link that is ATS, or Athletic Trainer System, to complete all of our paperwork. You're going to sign in with the athlete ID and password that you created last year. Your athlete ID should be your Hartwick College issued ID, and your password should be whatever you created. If you're having problems, you can use forget your password or forgot your athlete ID. If you're still having issues, you can contact Athletic Trainer System, and if you're still having problems, you can email us at sportsmedhelp@hartwick.edu. So once you've filled out all this information, you can log in, and you'll see this little prompt that pops up. You're going to click on the athlete information. You'll see all those lovely tabs that popped up last year for you. Make sure to update any new information, graduation dates, medical histories, addresses. Make sure you update the medical history tab if you have any changes. There are some new questions, so make sure you fill those out. Add a new surgery if you've had surgery in the past year. Paperwork we don't really need to worry too much about. Insurance is going to be important. Make sure you upload your new insurance card if you have a new one. You'll go through, make sure you fill out all the highlighted yellow areas. This part is especially important. You want to make sure you upload a front and back copy of your insurance card. Make sure it is legible. If it's not, we're going to make you redo it again because we need to be able to read that information if we need to get your insurance card. Once you've completed this, you're going to hit save. Make sure you update any emergency contacts. You're going to do this by hitting add new contact. Every student athlete is required to have at least one emergency contact. If you do not have one, you will not be eligible to start an athletic participation. You have the Forms tab, which is going to be especially important as we have 6 forms we need to fill out this year. These forms are going to include the new athlete form, the PHQ-9 mental health questionnaire, the COVID screening form, the college athletic consent form, the ADHD information form. This needs to be done regardless of whether or not you have ADHD, ADD, or are taking any medication for it. Every student athlete will need to complete this form. And lastly, you have our generalized anxiety disorder mental health questionnaire. So you're going to start similar to how you did last year with clicking the form and hitting new. You'll see all of these questions pop up. Make sure anything with an asterisk is answered. If you hit yes, it's going to pop up with a little box that you will need to put an answer in. If you hit no, the little box goes away. Once you've completed all of the questions on a page, you can go to the next page. And once you've completed all of the pages, you can hit save at the bottom or the top. Once you've completed all the forms, you'll see that they're uploaded at the top. This is the only way of knowing that you've completed the forms. If they're not up at the top, they haven't been done. Something to note in the college athletic consent form is that this question is asking for someone to have access to your medical information. So if there's a parent or guardian that you would like to have, please fill this out there. Every student athlete will need to have at least one. And then at the bottom, it's just asking for the date you completed the form and have you sign at the bottom. Lastly, we have this e-files section, which we'll use to upload your sickle cell certification. A video and instructions can be found on the HartwickHawks.com webpage under athletic training. If you still have any questions or need help, please feel free to contact us at sportsmedhelp@hartwick.edu.